Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm really excited because I placed an order on ULTA for some new Flower Beauty products. They have kind of been going under like a rebrand of sorts. On their website it was down for a while and I feel like now they're starting to kind of reopen their website and it looks like they've dropped a few new products on ULTA's website first. And I just love Flower Beauty. It's one of my favorite, more affordable or drugstore brands. I've been using them for years. So I was really excited to see some of these new things. We've got a concealer, a little serum, we got some primers, a lip product, a mascara. So we're gonna be trying it today. Let's just get right into it. We're gonna prep the skin because I bought mostly prep products since those are their latest launches. The first one is this Flower Beauty Afterglow Luminous Serum. This looks so pretty. I don't know if you can see how like pearlescent this is. It's a gorgeous kind of pink color. I'm so excited about this. So this retails for around $18 on Ulta's website, which is like pretty pricey, but it looks really great. It's supposed to rejuvenate your skin's appearance and lock in moisture for a visibly brighter and healthier looking complexion. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try this first. It has like a little button on the top and I'm just gonna go ahead and drop that into my fingertips. It doesn't have a fragrance, it doesn't feel like, and I'm just gonna apply this all over the skin. You can kind of see how pretty that looks already. It definitely feels very cooling. It feels like it's sinking into the skin, which is really nice. It's kind of leaving a little bit of a tackiness to it, which is great for underneath makeup. Ooh, that's pretty. I love the Flower Beauty. What's the other serum called? It's the purple one. I can't remember what it's called, but I love that one for underneath makeup, so I'm excited to have a new one, and this is just gorgeous. That feels really nice so far. I also got two new Skin Smoothie primers. We have the Radiant Glow Primer, which looks like this, and then the Power Matte Primer, which looks like this. So the Skin Smoothie Radiant Glow Primer is supposed to be more radiant, obviously. It's supposed to have a weightless, silky texture. Let's see how much these are. Okay, so they're both $12.49 on Ulta's website. We're gonna try the Radiant Glow Primer first on the outside of the face. So here's what it looks like in my hand. I really like the packaging. It has a nice little pump applicator. This has a little bit more of a scent to it, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna focus this on the outside of the face. I know we already did like a glowy serum underneath, but I really wanna see how all these primers feel and look on the skin. So yeah, this is definitely gonna give you even more of a glow. You can kind of see it on my hand. It has really, really natural looking pearly particles in it. It's not glittery whatsoever, but it gives you quite a bit of glow, which is nice. So I love to keep the glow on the outside of my face, and then I'll use any mattifying products in the center. This also feels cooling and like it's sinking into the skin and leaving more of a tacky finish, which is again great for underneath makeup. All right, so we're gonna use the Power Matte Primer. Same packaging, which is really nice. This has more of like a lotion look to it. Whoa, as I'm dropping it. And I'm gonna take that and apply it to the T-zone. How interesting. Okay, this actually feels more like just a lotion. I was picturing more of like a silicone type product. That's typically how a lot of mattifying primers are. And I don't always love that kind of a texture for myself. This is really nice. It has a silkier kind of a feel to it. Let's see what this claims to do. It's just supposed to smooth and blur and help absorb oil. It has thyme, green tea, sunflower seed to help oil and help makeup stay put. Great. I'm all about it. All right, I'm gonna let those sink in for just a minute. This is drying down as well, and it's starting to have a little bit more of like a smoothing feel to it. I feel like my skin looks really nice, actually. Looks really well prepped for makeup. I'm gonna take my Nars Light Reflecting Foundation for today. I like to use foundations that I'm familiar with when trying new complexion products, just so it doesn't like interfere. And we also have a new concealer to try, so I just wanna make sure that the foundation is something that I know works for me so that I can really see how these primers work as well, like if they make a difference or not. So I'm gonna take my Light Reflecting Foundation. We're just gonna start applying this to the cheeks first, and then bringing what's left and just applying it to the center of the face. And then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and pick up what's left on the back of my hand and press that all into the skin. So I always love how this foundation looks on my skin, but I feel like the prep products really did prep the skin really well for foundation. Everything's looking really nice so far. All right, I picked up two shades of the new Flower Beauty Serum Concealer, I believe. Get Real Serum Concealer, I should say. I picked up Porcelain and Ivory. So this packaging is more of like a doe foot applicator, but it's in this nice travel-friendly tube. I like the angle, and the size is actually not too big either. It's not too big, not too small. Let's go ahead and swatch them next to each other so I know which one to use. So this is Ivory right here, and then Porcelain is right next to it, right here. So this one has more of a pink undertone. This one has more of a yellow undertone. Honestly, I feel like either are gonna work for me. But let's do more of the pink undertone for the eyes. I just feel like that's gonna really flatter the under eye area. So I'm gonna go in with this. I'm not really sure how much to use of this, but we'll start with that. And then let's see, I'm gonna switch over to the other shade, which is Ivory, for more of like the center of the face, just to kind of brighten things up a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna start blending that out with a brush first. The consistency so far feels very like emollient, which I think is what they were going for. You know, let me actually look at the details of this product. So these are $11.99 each, comes in 12 shades, and it's supposed to brighten, blur, and smooth the skin with a medium to buildable coverage. It's a lightweight formula that's supposed to refresh and protect the skin and provide all-day hydration. Yeah, it definitely does have a very silky finish and texture, which I usually really like with concealers, but sometimes with those types of concealers, I feel like when I wear them throughout the day, they can tend to break up a little bit, so we'll see how this wears today. It definitely has very nice coverage, very natural looking coverage as well, which I think is great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup, or I guess my complexion products, and then we'll try out the mascara and the new lip product. Okay, so my makeup is basically almost done. We just have to apply some mascara and lip products next. So I'm gonna try out the Flower Beauty Dream Warrior Volumizing Mascara. It's supposed to be buildable, airy volume, and it's supposed to have a gravity-defying lift. You know, Flower Beauty mascaras have actually always worked really well for me, so I'm excited to try this. So this retails for $11.99 on Ulta's website. The wand is a bristle brush. It looks really nice and narrow, which is great for like every day and to build up lashes with precision. So here's the packaging, Dream Warrior. It's cute, and I like the color. It's like a periwinkle. So let's try this. I'm just gonna start by applying it to one eye so we can really see what it does. I like the size of the wand. I feel like I'm able to really get into the root. Okay, at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I would say it has volume, but it's very buildable volume. Like you can see, it's really seamlessly building up, which is so nice. Ooh, it gives a lot of good length. What do you guys think? I mean, that looks really pretty. It also feels like it's really lifting my lashes, which is always a plus. I can never get my hopes up quite yet though, because a lot of mascaras look really nice upon application, but if they smudge or flake, no can do. So I'm really interested to see how this wears today. But I really like how it's lifting. I feel like the brush gives precision and it separates really nicely. And it gives volume without the clump, which I know a lot of people care about. So like, look how nice. My lashes look very fluttery. And it does feel really weightless on the lashes. I really like this so far, and I hope that it wears well, because I just love finding new, good, affordable mascara options. Pretty. Well, not mad at that. That looks really nice. I'm going to line the lips now with the Tower 28 lip liner in the shade Fill Me In. And by the way, if you want to know any of the other products on my face, I'll have it linked down below. I'm going to kind of blur that in. Okay, and I'm actually really excited to try this product. I only bought one shade because I figured, you know, if I like the formula, I can always go back and get more. This is the Flower Beauty Plump Up Gloss Stick. It comes in 6 shades. This is $11.99 as well. I bought the shade Sizzle, which just looks like a good everyday pink. That's kind of what I'm into for everyday anyway. This is a gloss balm hybrid that nourishes, hydrates, and comfortably plumps the lips while delivering buildable color with a dewy, shiny finish. So let's see. It's one of those click up, hello? Here we go. It's one of those click up sticks. All right, let's try it. Ooh, oh, okay, well this color is phenomenal. Ooh, okay, so it's super like melty. It feels very much like a gloss as it goes on the lips. Okay, obsessed with that color though. So far I don't feel any like tingling feeling, like a plumping tingle at all, but I really like that kind of baby pink shade. I think this kind of a color is really perfect for spring. All right, we're gonna assess the situation. I normally like to apply a setting spray for every day, but since we're trying out quite a few primers and things, I'm gonna skip setting spray just for today. I was also going to apply the Flower Beauty Day Glow, but I kind of want to just leave the sides of the face bare so I can see how the oils hold up throughout the day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some brow gel now. This is my Benefit one. Okay, hold on. I'm feeling a little bit of plumping action in the lips. It's really not anything crazy. It's a nice subtle tingle, but it's definitely there. I feel like the packaging and even the formula, although I should probably fact check myself here because I'm not that familiar with the Tarte Maracuja plumping gloss situation, but it feels very similar if I can remember right. I don't know if I can say it's a dupe for each other, but I mean, clearly a similar vibe. Plus this color is so pretty. Ah, I love it. It's like a color that would pair well with any sort of lip liner. It's so pretty. I really like that more cool tone, but I'm a cool tone pink kind of gal. All right, so I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna wear this for as long as I can today. I feel like everything looks pretty nice. I'm not sure about the concealer on the face. Underneath the eyes, it actually looks really nice right now, but in some areas, I feel like it's kind of settling into pores, but we'll see if that gets worse throughout the day or what. Could also be like the primer. Like there's some things that I'm really loving about this, some things that I'm not. I'm really liking the radiance on the side of the face, but the T-zone we'll have to see how that looks at the end of the day. So it's currently 2:51 p.m. So I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the night and I'll see you back here to talk about how everything wore. But so far, I feel really pretty in this look and I'm really excited about quite a few of these products. So we'll see how everything holds up. The mascara especially too. Please don't smudge or flake. I really hope it doesn't because this is a really nice mascara upon application. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit for my check-in. All right, you guys, I am back and I've been wearing this for about 8.5 hours. It's currently 11:23 p.m. Let's talk about everything. I feel like overall my makeup looked really fresh throughout the day. It still does, honestly, and I feel like it's not too oily in the T-zone. It's a little bit, but honestly for that long, this is pretty typical. So I'm not really mad about anything. I don't really know if the Skin Smoothie Power Matte Primer, I don't know if it really smoothed out the pores. I'm not sure if it was the primer or the concealer that kind of made me feel like this area was emphasized a little bit. This is me being very picky. Honestly, from far away, everything looks really nice, but I just don't know if I would say that this fills in the pores like some of my other products do. The Radiant Glow Primer I thought was really nice, and I'm excited to keep using this as well as the, where is it? Afterglow Luminous Serum. Both very like different. I feel like the serum is such a pretty product. I'm excited to keep using it underneath makeup, and I really liked the overall finish of the Radiant Primer. It's so pretty. And it's not glittery. It just really does give you such a beautiful sheen that looks very natural. So I'm excited about these two products. The concealer, I don't know. Okay, so I guess it looks nice underneath the eyes, but I just, in my mind, I think I'm comparing it to the Neutrogena one because I just barely started reusing that. And I feel like the Radiant Cream Concealer from Neutrogena is a similar feel, but wears a little bit better and like applies a little bit better. It's nice in certain areas, but I don't know. I'm preferring this one right now. Maybe I'll keep wearing it, but that's just where my head is at right now. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not sure if it's a need yet, and you know, I do like how it looks, but I'm not sure if it's like better than some of the other drugstore concealers that I've tried in the past. So it's good, but I don't know if it's my favorite. The mascara, so it went on really beautifully, and it's smudging a little bit. You can see it right here. This is the problem with having long lashes, is almost every mascara, I swear, smudges or flakes on me. Honestly, if your lashes are not this long, you probably won't have this issue. And the flaking was really minimal. I honestly wouldn't really even consider it flaking, but this smudging was a thing. So for me, it's like, darn it. But I feel like if you don't have super long lashes and they don't touch your brows, you might not have them smudge like this, because the lower lash line did not smudge. There's just like teeny little flakes. I really liked how this applied. So that's why I'm kind of like, darn it, but I might keep wearing it because, you know, I feel like most mascaras, do this in some way, and this one honestly wasn't as bad as others. It's something that I could easily just kind of dust away throughout the day. I purposefully didn't touch my eyes until now, so I could show you guys what it looked like at the end of the day. I don't know, kind of on the fence about this one. I feel like it applied so beautifully, and I might keep wearing it just to see how I feel, but I really did like the overall effect that it gave, but there was some minimal smudging and flaking. The lip product was really fun, and actually after I stopped recording, I did feel that it plumped up the lips even more. I will say, This did wear off really nicely, but it's not super long lasting, which I wasn't expecting from a product like this anyway. So that's that. With lighter colors like these, as it was wearing it, I did kind of recognize that it sunk into some of my lip lines a little bit. But honestly, I feel like paired on top of a lip liner, I really liked the vibe of this and I liked the cool undertone. So I really liked it. I feel like it's a nice drugstore plumping lip option. So yeah, I feel like overall, I'm excited about it. I also saw, which I missed, Flower Beauty launched a hydrating primer that somehow I missed. So I might have to pick that up later. Overall, I'm excited about a few of these products. I would say for me, based off my first impressions, I'm gonna be probably reaching for these three the most. These two are pretty similar, and I don't know, there's just something about this one that I really, really like. So the serum is probably gonna be one of my new go-tos, but let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Flower Beauty products are. It's one of my favorite brands, and I know you guys love them as well. Also, let me know if there's any other new products that have launched that you wanna see me try. You guys know how much I love to try things out. Before I go, I usually like to do a little touch up just to show you guys how maybe the concealer area would touch up if I were to, because I typically would. So let me just see how powder applies on top. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something's going on with the concealer. It's just kind of separated, and it could be if there's some sort of like a serum-y formula, since this is called a serum concealer, like if there's more of an oil base in here and it clashed with maybe my Nars foundation, that could have caused some separating. Something's up with the concealer on top of what I wore, so I'm not sure if I love that one. It mattifies fine, but it kind of looks like it's built up and separating in ways. So I think that kind of like solved my problem or my confusion with the concealer. I don't feel like it layered up on my Nars foundation, which honestly I haven't had issues with any other product on top of that. So that's that. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video, and I hope you found it helpful. So if you would like to join the family, I would love for you to do so. You can hit the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it from me today. I hope you all have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.